our world was forever changed by the deadliest day in the history of the modern state of Israel. Today, the trauma sits with us all, and for many, the healing has not even begun. October 7th is not yet history, as the war that Hamas launched with Israel rages on. October 7th is an active and ongoing horror for the people of Israel and for Jews worldwide. Many survivors continue to live in temporary housing. Families are still in mourning while attempting the daunting task of moving forward. So tonight, we come together to demonstrate our unwavering commitment to the Israeli people, to demand the remaining hostages be returned, and to pray for peace for all people. Although we come from many backgrounds, perspectives, and beliefs, here tonight, let us hold this space as sacred. Let us carry the truth of what happened and recognize the suffering that this war has caused for all innocent people.
We thank you all for joining us tonight as we honor the memory of those who were killed by Hamas on October 7, 2023, as well as those who were taken hostage on that day. Tragically, 48 people remain in captivity still. Your presence tonight matters a great deal to our community and for Am Yisrael, the Jewish people.
I hoped that when this event arrived, that the healing process would have begun and that we could move fully into recovery. Unfortunately, we still have 48 hostages in Gaza. We're coming out of Yom Kippur, where there was a terrorist attack in the UK, where there were other terrorist attacks that were prevented in Europe and the United States. I think this commemoration is very important. It's very important that the Jewish community come together with allies to stand together strong, even though as a community and a world we're still very much in the trauma.
We're gathered here together as a community to reflect, to share, to give hugs, to cry, and hopefully find some light in all of this darkness. As far as Hamas and the rumor that they've agreed to the plan and they're going to release the 48 hostages that they're still holding, I pray to God that I'll be able to cut this bracelet off that I've been wearing since right after October 7th and take this pin off that I've been wearing around the same amount of time. And I will hopefully finally be able to take that off and we can begin healing and begin to try and put together a more peaceful future.
המורה מיכל שאלה אותנו, מי כאן יודע לומר לי מה פירוש הפסוק והארץ הייתה תוהו ובוהו וחושך על פני תהום?
My teacher Michal once asked us, who can tell me the meaning of the verse, the earth was chaos and confusion, with darkness over the surface of the abyss.
Obviously a beautiful ceremony, highlighted by particularly a woman who told a story. She was there and dealing with all the trauma that comes from it. She's brave, she's courageous. Fortunately, her children and her husband were safe, but she's living with the trauma. And she wanted to come to Cleveland and explain it all to us, knowing she'll have the support of the whole community in Cleveland, Jews and non-Jews alike.
Thank you so much for having me here tonight. My name is Yahel Lipshitz. I am 42 years old from Tel Aviv. I'm married to Moshe, and we have two beautiful children, Michael, who is 8, and Galia, who is 6. Being in Cleveland feels especially meaningful to me. In 2009, I lived here for several months as part of a student exchange program. I have very warm memories of this city and its people. As a survivor of the horrific massacre,
on a personal level, being here serves two purposes. I think part of my challenge has been that I felt I felt powerless, and getting to share my story, getting to choose what to tell and how to tell it, gives me back some sense of control. And trauma has been about losing control in the most extreme way I think I could have imagined and actually experienced. And for me, it's also about asking for help, which has been very, very challenging. My initial reaction was to look for help so I could feel that I'm stronger than whatever it is that happened. But I very quickly pivoted to saying, I'm fine, I got over it. Nothing really bad actually happened to me. But I did realize at some point I need help, and the help of the people around me, but also of complete strangers around the world, like the Jewish Agency, like the Cleveland Foundation. It's been very, very meaningful. So to be here, to share my story, to talk about how 2 years after, me and other survivors still need help and support, it serves that dual purpose for me. I think it's also very important to people from the community to put a face and a personal story to the news reports. So I feel I get to contribute in that way. And then overall, it gives me the opportunity and the privilege to assign meaning to this terrible thing that happened to Jewish people everywhere, and to my own community and to myself. So it's a very, very significant step in my personal journey, and hopefully it's something for the community as well.
And I think the question that we all have to ask ourselves is, 2 years have passed, 2 painful years. So many sacrifices have been made on behalf of the state of Israel and the Jewish people. And I think collectively we must ask ourselves, are we living meaningful lives worthy of their sacrifices?
Daphna, Ivan, Menucha, Ofer, Gina, Reuven, Tom, Jonathan, Noya, and 6 Thai workers from our community who murdered or killed during those days. We will never forget how Sahar Margolis, member of our kibbutz, left his wife and his 2 young children and were killed in a battle with another 28 soldiers in order to save the kibbutz. For us, Sahar Margolis is Gibor Israel.
We are providing every victim of terror in Israel with a grant through our partners at the Jewish Agency for Israel to help them deal with their new reality. And we are augmenting that support by providing access to therapy for victims all across the country. We are ensuring that every single child and teen in Kibbutz Kissufim, our partner community in the South, has a mentor to help them recover from their horrific trauma.
May the one who blessed Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, Joseph, Moses, Aaron, David, and Solomon bless, watch, and guard the hostages, among others of our brothers of the house of Israel, that are situated in distress and in captivity. On account of our holy congregation's prayers for them, may the Holy One, blessed be He, grant mercy upon them, take them out from darkness and gloom, break their chains, redeem them from their ordeals, and return them speedily to the comfort of their families.
And one last thing, I can't stand here today without mentioning the hostages who are still in Gaza. Bring them home now.